Singapore, pick any primary school and you are almost bound to find that it is led by a female. Out of Singapore's 191 primary schools last year, 2016, 3/4 have female principals, going by the latest data from the Ministry of Education, MO. Similarly, more than 80% of nearly 15,000 teachers in primary schools are female. This is similar to other countries such as Britain and Australia, where the teaching profession is overwhelmingly dominated by females. The disparity is most pronounced at the primary school level, where working with younger children is often seen as a woman's job, as some research has shown. Overseas studies have also found that men were unsure about physical contact with children and what is considered inappropriate. The numbers are less skewed when it comes to teaching older students. Women make up about 60% or more of teachers Indiana's secondary schools and junior colleges here, and some 50 to 60% of principals at those levels. In response to queries, the MO said it hires all educators and staff based on their ability to do the job, regardless of gender, race, or age. This ensures that the best candidates, regardless of background, are always recruited for the position, said a spokesman. Educators agreed, saying that gender is not a factor that determines whether an individual gets a teaching job. Instead, passion and commitment are the key qualities that the profession needs. Mr. Sekaran S.Ochina Govandan, Opera Estate Primary's head of Department for Physical Education and Co-curricular Activities, said, "It's the best man for the job, rather than going by gender." Educators said it is not surprising that teaching tends to attract more females, but the imbalance does not bother them. Mr. Rosé Lysanen, Vice Principal of Endeavour Primary School, said, "The numbers will tell you there are more females, but I don't feel very different." Madam Razida Rahim, Principal of Queenstown Secondary School, said, "Teaching is very nurturing, which may come more naturally to women." Mr. Balamurugan Krishnasamy, Principal of SIM International Academy, said, "Women are better inclined to provide the duty of care at the lower years, while males are better equipped to provide support for the adolescent years." But he noted that male educators provide a balance in the service as they can be positive role models for the male students and can provide the paternal stewardship necessary to balance the school culture. Having a teaching workforce that is diverse, in gender, race, religion, adds value to the learning experience of students, educators said, adding that they also see that teaching is not work only for women. Mr. Lim Mengwei, Principal of Pei Chun Public School, said, "Male educators can provide more balance and share fathers' perspectives as children grow up and exposed to both gender roles." Some 30 to 40% of teachers Indiana his school are male. "I focus on what I can bring to the education system, and leverage on the strengths of my female colleagues," said Mr. Lim. Mr. Razali, who chose to start his teaching career in a primary school, said, "Having both genders in a school has benefits.